Hello everyone and welcome to the Atlassian Community Roundup for the month of June. First, I would like to give a big happy Canada Day to all of my fellow Canadians out there. I hope you celebrate that responsibly. It feels like it was just yesterday we did the May Roundup and already we're at the end of June, so we have a ton of great content to go through, so let's not waste any more time and let's dive right in. Okay, kicking things off with the announcements and highlights, the very first one we have is going to be the fact that Likes for Trees is back. So for all of this month, if you like content within the community, Atlassian will plant 3 trees. So why not kick things off and give this article a like so that you can plant 3 trees. If you'd like to know more about the charity that Atlassian's using and where those trees are going to be going, go check out this article to learn more about that. After that, we've got the community release notes, as always. There's only a couple of minor bug fixes in here, as far as I know, where the last month's new incident, active incident panel had a few display bugs that have been corrected. The other thing that has been included is just some updated content in the recommended learning, so go and check that out. There is also an additional link to the fact that the kudos are going to be getting a new release notes section every month, so this is the inaugural one where you will find out more information about all the shiny badges that you can earn, as well as some of the programs that are going on where you can earn some extra points. So if you are all about earning some kudos points, you are going to want to keep your eye on this one every single month so that you know what you can take part in to earn more points and then all those shiny badges. And speaking of shiny badges, the Automate All Things badge is available for you to earn. If you missed the live learning session on Confluence Automations, go to this article, you can watch the recording, and then come back to this article and share some of your favorite automation tips to earn that badge. Next up, while the event has ended, June was all about Jira Service Management, and this article highlights all the various activities you could have gotten involved in. A number of them were involved in earning kudos badges yet again, but a lot of them were also about sharing all the great things Jira Service Management can do. A couple of the things that I would recommend taking a look at are the product spotlights on assets and on incident management. And speaking of new things, Atlassian has finally announced the process for renewing your certifications. So if you missed out on the live stream that I did on June 10th, we talked all about all these updates. I will have a link in the article to this, as well as in the description of this video to the other video on this page, where you can go and check out that. We talked through it. I had both Ree and Joanna from the certification team in chat helping to answer some of your questions that were being asked about it. If you have more questions, be sure to mention them here. There are plenty of people keeping eyes on this to learn more about how the new process is going to make it easier for you to engage with the community, continued learning, and then that feeds into renewing your certifications automatically. Next up, if you missed out, down in Austin, the Austin office for Atlassian was doing a Jira Essentials certification bootcamp. This is really cool, as it was a great way to get you the information you need. I think they might have also been handing out certification vouchers, so making it super easy for you to earn this, I'm going to call it a starter certification. Keep an eye out for these sorts of things, because they may be doing more of them in other cities and possibly one near you. So keep tuned in for that. If you wanted to learn more about Jira Essentials specifically, I will be doing one of my live streams in July on the 15th, which is a Monday. I can't promise that we will give out free vouchers. In fact, we probably won't, but it will definitely be one of those things where we will cover a bunch of the topics that are going to be on that certification. If you missed out on the first episode of this season of Quiz Whiz, you will have missed people being smarter than a Jira admin. Quiz Whiz is a fun new chapter that has started up which was all about sort of trivia questions that both related to the Atlassian ecosystem and not. And for this season, it is about whether you are smarter than a Jira or Confluence admin. Andy Gladstone has shared with us that the Confluence one will be coming out at the end of July. So if you want to have some fun, be sure to tune in. I will probably not participate, but I will definitely be there in the peanut gallery to cheer on those that are taking on some Confluence admins to see if they're smarter than them. Next up, we just got a couple of cool things that I love seeing. So Rachel has shared the timeline of Jira from 1.0 to now and going over some of the major milestones that they have hit throughout the ages. If you have not seen this, it's actually really cool just to look back at when things were released, how old certain things are, how new certain other things are. I would encourage you to check it out. It's really cool just to sort of see, when did you join the ecosystem and what was available before that and what has come out since then. And finally, I am always on the hunt for cool use cases using the Atlassian products. And I don't even know where to start with this one. Go read it. This is about designing a new home, as far as the decor planning through Jira Product Discovery. I don't know. It's extremely well detailed in all the things that were done here. I was blown away by just the inventiveness of this. I encourage you to go check it out. That's all we have for our announcements and highlights for the month of June. Okay, kicking things over to our new features and product updates. I wasn't sure where to put this between the announcements and highlights or updates, so I'm going to just throw it right in the middle here. Atlassian has now launched Atlassian for Startups. I highly encourage you to go and check out this article, read the links. Basically, it's Atlassian offering their full suite of tools for up to 50 people, free for 1 year, just to help startups get off the ground running with the right tools to do something great. I think this is a cool initiative, which is really going to help a lot of up-and-coming new companies get off the ground running. So go check it out. If it's something you think that you might qualify for, you'll definitely want to learn more about it. Sharif Mansour shared his Sharif exclusive, all on Atlassian intelligence updates. As much as it says for me, it's basically everything that has happened in the recent past. If you haven't seen anything, you've been hiding under a rock around what Atlassian's been doing with their intelligence capabilities, go check this out. This is extremely verbose in what they're covering, with a whole bunch of cool things, including the fact that there is now a Atlassian University course all on AI. And of course, all of their content is 100% free. So if you haven't dove into Atlassian Intelligence yet, the university course I think is probably your best place to start, because you're going to be able to learn all about it without having to necessarily get into that environment. Speaking of AI, there are new capabilities for AI ops around alert grouping and PIR creation. One I took from this, which is really cool, Jira Service Management astounds me about all the cool things that they're doing. The idea behind this is to use AI-powered alert grouping to make it easier for incident responders to see what has come in, what is related to one another, and what is the most important thing that they should be tackling. And I don't even know where to start with how cool that I think that is. Next up, so Atlassian has made an announcement that they are going to be updating their Cypher suites to improve the security standards for TLS. This will be happening on July 8th, so that will be a Monday from this having been posted. I encourage you to go and read this link, find out if and how that might affect you, because you do not want to come in Monday morning and find out that you are having some issues connecting to your Atlassian Cloud products. The claim on this is that it won't affect customers that are using OAuth to access, but I think it's still better to be informed to understand exactly what you need to be prepared for. Next, Jira boards and backlogs can now show more than 5,000 issues, with an asterisk. Basically, if you have, like myself, our users do have some boards that have more than that, and previously the backlog would just fail to load completely. It's now no longer going to fail to load. It won't show you more than 5,000 issues, but it will at least load so that you can actually continue working on your backlog. This is not an invitation to start having ridiculously large backlog lists, but at least it doesn't prevent you from working. And I think the important thing here is to continue to prune, but allow people to continue to be able to work as well. Next, if you have not heard about Atlassian Home, it is a new sort of centralized hub for users when they first load up Jira. And if you have that enabled, there is a new early access you can join for dashboards alpha that's being added to that. Atlassian is looking for people that are willing to take part in this and help them with feedback and sort of validating some of the use cases that they think that this is going to be used for. If you want to help them drive the direction of where this is going, be sure to fill out the survey that's in this article, and they will get back to you about getting involved in this alpha level program. Next, share reports. So the smart links that we talked about last month in Confluence, where you can now put a smart link into your page tree. Well, now we've got some cool things where we can take a smart link and of a Jira dashboard and put it directly into a Confluence page. So if you have previously been exporting data for Jira dashboards to share with people, now people who use Confluence, you can literally just take a smart link of that dashboard, put it on a Confluence page, and now they can see the content of that dashboard directly from within the Confluence page that you're working on. Speaking of Confluence, the Atlassian creators generally once a month try and do a push on a specific feature to teach you about certain things. This month it was all about Confluence whiteboards, so there are a number of people who have submitted various things all about how to use Confluence whiteboards, so I would encourage you to check this out and learn some things about whiteboards if you haven't already started using them. Speaking of Confluence, yet again, Loom has been one of the newest acquisitions, and the beta waitlist is open to take a look at the experience of Loom within Confluence. If you are currently using Loom and you would like to see how it integrates directly in Confluence, this is probably something you'll want to check out. So go and click the link within this article to sign up for that beta. Next, and actually finally for our product updates and features, Bitbucket Cloud is removing the tag links and lozenges from the commit list. So what does this mean? The entire list of commits that you'll see, you're not going to see the lozenges and the tags on that entire list anymore. If you click onto an individual commit on that view page, you will still see the tags there. And the reason behind this is just for performance reasons, to make the entire list of commits load a little bit faster. So that has been rolling out throughout the month of June. So be sure to keep an eye out for that, and be aware that that's why you're not seeing them on that list page anymore. The one thing I wanted to pull out of the automation corner to let people know about and remind them about, Developer Day is on tour. So Austin, I believe, came on the 13th of June. And so if you missed out on that, I'm sorry that that happened, but they have mentioned that they are going to be doing at least 2 other tour locations. They're going to be going to Bangalore on July 20th, and they are going to be coming to Toronto in Canada on September 18th through 19th, I believe was what I heard, but coming in September. I would expect to see that this list will be updated with more dates and locations as time rolls on. So if you are interested in seeing a Developer Day local to you, you'll want to keep your eyes on this one. And that is all we have for the content of the month of June. As always, I hope you have enjoyed going through this content as much as I always enjoy putting it together for you. As always, this is just a small piece of the great content that is in the online community waiting for you to consume. So once you're done here, please be sure to go and browse the rest of the community to find all the other great content out there for you. This is also the last time I will be recording in this location, so it has been an absolute pleasure to see people responding to this roundup series of articles. So thank you to everyone who has supported it over the years. I am not stopping it. It's just I will be at a new place next month, so in July, look forward to seeing a different background. And with that, thank you for stopping by.